Hello, it's Teacher Carrie here, and I'm back with another ManyCam tutorial. Today, I want to share with you 5 keys to success for making a super awesome intro video for VIPKID. So yes, this video is specific to VIPKID teachers, and no, it has not been sponsored by ManyCam or by VIPKID. So hashtag not sponsored, and let's jump right into it. When we want to make an intro video using ManyCam, it's pretty simple and easy, but there are a few steps that you'll want to take to make sure that your video is super awesome. The first thing you need to do is make yourself a plan. What is it exactly that you want to show in your intro video to attract new students? And as part of that, you're going to need to make some decisions. The first decision is, what kind of student do you want to attract? Do you want to attract young, fun, energetic students, or older, more serious students? For me, I teach levels 1 through 6 in VIPKID. I am certified to teach level 7, although I've never been booked for a level 7 session. So my intro video is sort of general. It has a lot of color and some effects, and I showed different presets because I wanted to attract different kinds of learners. So as part of making my plan, what I really thought about is what specifically I wanted to show to my students. And for me, that was that I use a green screen and I can transport my students to anywhere I want them to be, and I can show a lot of different effects as I'm teaching. Now, I'm a teacher who likes to be a little bit extra, and if you're not, that's totally okay. You can use ManyCam to film your intro video either way, and the goal is really to film a video from start to finish without having to do any kind of editing in post-production, which is actually how I film all of these YouTube videos. They are one seamless take, and I don't do any editing in post. That doesn't mean that I don't start and stop recording several times as I'm trying to get the video out, but I personally find that it's much easier to do a one-take video than it is to edit videos in post-production. I've dabbled just a little bit in things like Wondershare and iMovie, and I'm just really not that great of an editor. So before I get started filming any video, making a plan is super important. That really helps me make my transitions within the video a little smoother, and hopefully I have less ums and oohs and thinking moments as I'm continuing with my video. So make those decisions about what you want to show in your video, and then you're going to start making some presets. You'll do this just the way that you always do if you've been teaching using ManyCam. So if you need help with that, go ahead and check out the other videos in my ManyCam playlist here on YouTube. You can find information about how to use effects, the tour of all of your widgets in ManyCam, how to add a green screen background, all those kinds of things. And of course, let me know down in the comments below if you have any questions or if you want tutorials on specific things. But once you've made your presets, of course, practice makes perfect. Go ahead and record yourself doing the video several times before picking out the one that you think will be the best to upload in VIPKID. And of course, the last step is just to choose that last video that you want to use and make it your profile video in VIPKID. So let's talk about a few things that you might choose to do as you are making your intro video. And to do that, let's pop over to my ManyCam tutorial screen for today. Of course, down below me here are my video presets. I've built all of these just to show you what I'm doing here in this video. And off to the right hand side, this is our main ManyCam menu. When you're first starting to make your intro video for VIPKID, you're probably going to need some new presets. So in order to do that, we just follow the steps like we always would. So we can select a new preset box here. If you're not using a green screen, all you need to do is press this little plus button, select your camera, and then choose the right camera to bring yourself up on the screen. And then you can start adding effects into your video preset. But of course, if you are using a green screen, you'll need to click into that preset and then just change your green screen background to whatever it is you want to show. So for me, for right now, let's go ahead and get let's go with an underwater background. My students always seem to like to be underwater, and I really like showing an underwater background in my intro video. Okay, so now I have my underwater background. I just follow the same steps that I always do for that. Of course, be sure to check out my tutorial on green screening if you need some help with it. Then the next thing I want to do is just add my name on top of my video, of course I want the student to know who I am. So in order to do that, it's very simple. I'll actually show you here on my tutorial screen so that you can see all the buttons that I'm pressing. We want to look down our right-hand menu and find our Draw and Text widget. Then we're going to go down to Text if you want to have it in typing rather than writing it, which I definitely do. I prefer that over writing on the screen because my handwriting is terrible. You're just going to slide that little slider over to On, choose whatever font you want. I always like this Kristen ITC. It sort of looks like handwriting, but just nicer than my actual handwriting. Then you can change the size of your font. I'm going to slide mine all the way over to the left. I don't like to have a lot of space on either side of my text box. And then I'm going to choose the color I want. Let's go ahead and select a white color. And then this next little box here is your background. And if you just take this little blue bar, you can slide it all the way over. That will make a totally transparent background. Then I just type my name. And for a intro video, I might go ahead and type out my full Teacher Carrie OHR, and then just grab that and move it anywhere you want it to be on the screen. So if I were doing that on my underwater background, I'll just follow the same steps. I know you can't see them, but I'm just clicking the exact same boxes that I did before, except that this time I think I will choose a black color instead of white so that it shows up better on the screen. And I'll just type Teacher Carrie OHR is my little 3 initials for VIPKID, and slide that over my head. Now I've got my name on the screen, and the next thing I want to do is just add some effects. So of course, if I want to use an underwater background, I'm going to need to find some fish. So for me, what I have done is just saved a group, and I know it's not correct English, but I wanted to separate it from the regular just individual fish that I had in my effects, so I saved it as fishies. And there are some fishies there. So what I can do when I go over to my underwater background and select my fishies, of course I want to position them where I want them to be. I can move them around or resize them just like you would for any other way that you are teaching, any other day that you're teaching. So I went ahead and had this preset built where I had the fish already on the screen. And then my next preset was my sort of chalkboard background where I just said, I love teaching. I have myself sort of small on the screen here. That's a picture-in-picture. Of course, I have a tutorial on YouTube here for how to do that as well. So I wanted to show that I could write messages to my students, and then I might choose just my regular classroom background. So as I am making my plan, I've just selected 3 different kinds of presets to have in my video. And then I can also use my Google Slide rewards if I wanted to, so I might just have those ready. Of course, to do this, you need to select your custom desktop area, slide it over your Google Slides, and put yourself in a picture-in-picture situation. And you might go ahead and choose a particular slide that you want to use. This reward was made by, let me tell you her name. This is a Megann lock reward, and I got this from the Slidekick web app. Of course, go over to the official Google Slides group on Facebook to find these rewards. I am not the creator of them. All of the credit goes to the creators of that Slidekick app, and for this particular reward I'm going to show you, Megann Lock. So thank you to her. And I think I will just choose one where, let me see, oh, maybe a dino in space is sort of cute. Go through and find whatever reward you want to show, or you could even just leave it on the main page there so that parents know that you do have a secondary reward system for your classes. This little dino is sort of cute. Maybe we'll keep him. So once you have all of the presets that you want, all you need to do is use your hotkeys to navigate between your presets as you are doing your intro video. So of course, this again is where you're going to want to spend some time practicing. And of course, view my hotkeys video for more information about how to use those hotkeys. So what you might do is just get yourself set up with 3, maybe 4 different presets if you can, or if you only want to use 1 or 2, that's totally fine. It's up to you, it's your video. And then you're just going to practice until you get it where you want it to be. So let me give you an example of how I might do it. You're not going to be able to see the buttons that I'm pressing because of course I'm going to be using my hotkeys. but I'll just give you kind of a mock intro video right here live. So let's get started. I might say something like, "Hello, my name is Teacher Carrie. I love teaching. In my class, we can go anywhere. We see many things. You did a great job. Very good. I want to see you soon. Goodbye." And that would be my cute little intro video. So after I'm ready to film it, I've done all my practicing, in ManyCam, all you need to do is select this little record button. Of course, I'm already recording a video in ManyCam right now, so I won't hit this button because it will stop my recording. And you can just record, start your video, and then hit record again to stop your video. And then on your computer, you can go under your files. I have one for ManyCam here. Let me get you, there we go. And you can see all of these, here I'll switch it over, all of these videos I have recorded in ManyCam, and you can see they're just numbered. So be sure to select the correct number when you're trying to upload it into VIPKID. It's very, very simple and easy. You can make it as complicated as you want. So if you wanted to, while you were doing your video, you could hide and unhide effects. You could switch between more presets than I showed. You could switch between fewer presets than I showed. You could put yourself on a mountain or near a volcano or on a beach, whatever you want to do, especially if you're using a green screen background. But in order to do all of those things, what you need to do, of course, is just practice. You can do it. Don't feel like you need to pay someone to edit an intro video for you. Don't feel like you need to download a program like Wondershare or iMovie in order to spend hours practicing and editing in post-production. You can do it just from your ManyCam screen. I believe in you. And of course, feel free to send me your ManyCam video. I would love to give you some ideas and help you work through any glitches that you're having. I hope you have a great day teaching, and I hope you make a super awesome intro video using ManyCam. Bye!